Why I defeated you easily? Tinubu replies P2B. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post a juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. The flag bearer of the All Progressive Congress APC and the President-elect of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has deemed it necessary to explain to P2B, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, why he defeated him easily. Tinubu made this reply in reaction to P2B's petition that a court should nullify Tinubu's victory. This event was reported on the social media by Daily Post News broadcasting platform. They reported the incident on the Twitter handle on Thursday, 13th of April 2023. According to them, they noted that the President-elect of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has challenged the competence of the petition the Labour Party LP and its candidate P2B filed to nullify his election. Tinubu, in a preliminary objection he filed alongside his Vice President-elect, Senator Kashim Shettima, revealed that Obi was bereft of the legal standing to file a petition to challenge his election victory. He argued that Obi was not validly nominated to contest the presidential election in line with the mandatory provisions of Sections 77, 2, and 3 of the Electoral Act 2022. Tinubu made it clear that P2B's name was not found on the register of members of the Labour Party, and as such, he defected to the party from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) less than 30 days before the primary election that produced him as a presidential candidate was conducted. While revealing why he was able to win P2B and others in the recently concluded presidential election, Tinubu noted that it was his consistency and track record of excellence in public service that endeared him to millions of the electorate across the federation. He further blamed P2B for jumping from one political party to another, insisted that the Labour Party lacked the requisite structure to win the presidential. Well, all this one is called afterthought. If you ask me, what did they call aftertalk and afterthought? This is not necessary. For me, Tinubu won because the election, I would say number one, this is what Deji Adeyanju was talking about. Even though the election result was manipulated, there was so much divide. There was so much, this division in the opposition. They should have been united and form a more united front to snatch away power from the All Progressive Congress, if you ask me. There was a division among the opposition. And this was what Deji Adeyanju, when he was still rooting for, Labour Party's presidential candidate P2B, he came out, and said, that if the opposition do not group together, do not come together, they should fight together, not fight differently. You get, if you have somebody who is more bigger than you and you have like 3-4 people fighting and you people fighting differently, they will say, of course, and I go win. Those fights will be say go here, say, had they been saying na 1-1, they will miss this guy forbids them because they all rush shy where they beat at the same time. That kind of thing. That is what actually made him win. Or that's actually what would have made him win. Had it been, the election was not manipulated and the result came out the way it did came out. So they didn't group together, and the PDP, none of them was a standing giant. None. The PDP had divisions in them. They have crisis. You get? And then there was NNPP who was not really popular in the south, and then you had Labour Party too, who was, in all sincerity, had it been this election result came out unmanipulated, they no touch them, nothing do them, then this is exactly what I would have said. That the All Progressive Congress, the opposition did not group on his behalf. And the thing is, it is the same strategy that APC used to snatch from the PDP. You can see APC APC is made up of various parties, people from ADP, Orishi, everybody coming together. They had one goal, to make sure they snatch power from the People Democratic Party when they came in, and they did. So the thing is, they would have used that, and like I said, that is what the Deji Adeyanju was screaming all about. Before he later, he was no longer rooting for the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. You didn't defeat Obi, but you bribed the INEC. Did he stop sending your obituary not to bribe INEC? Of course, But there will be no difference between him and them now. Everybody wants to have a different path. Okay. Peter Biti in Lagos, Peter Biti in Abuja, Peter Biti in River State. Tinubu, go and rest. The thing is, one thing I want to tell the obedient is that you put up a good fight. Most especially the Labour Party. I want to tell them, for those who think, all their resources were for nothing, I want to tell you what you did is they're like seeds. You can't come outside totally and say, oh, you did not win the election. For that reason, you lost all your resources, all your time, all your money wasted. I want to tell you that it is like seed. And you should water them well. Not watering them by dividing or by causing division, the tribal division or religious division, but watering them by doing what? Making sure that this fight, nobody will say we'll fight now, today, and you don't finish. We no go fight again. We're just going to give up because it didn't go the way it is supposed to go. Thank you very much for acknowledging the fact that I actually conducted the election. But let me inform you that that millions of others believe and trusted Tinubu. We voted for him without making noise. Hence, the group noisemakers felt because they made the loudest noise, they should win, forgetting that the only empty drum made the loudest noise. Conduct another election, Tinubu will still defeat P2B. And there's something that, what's it called? Tinubu has been doing it over the years. I have to say this one. Tinubu has been networking. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I look at it and, him paying his way forward. The thing we be saying we need, let's say for instance now, maybe Amsterdam or which other country now, Turkey or Ethiopia or Colombia, you understand? Maybe he just went there and did something for them and forget that thing he did. I'm kidding you not. If in the future Tinubu goes back to that country, they'll remember him for what he has this thing of sowing seeds and building soldiers wherever he goes. I don't know if I'm making sense. Yes, in networks, he does it a lot. There is hardly any state in Nigeria, and I repeat, any state in Nigeria that Tinubu will go to and he does not have people there. His people. Hardly any. All right. Where is Tinubu? We said Nigerian the whereabouts of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the truth about his health, he is not resting. Stop the lies and propaganda. That's not what we're talking about, darling. Anyone who has a great deal of money can win the election very easily in Nigeria. My dear, a great deal of money, but you also have to network. I won't lie. If you have a great deal of money and if you're able to mobilize your relationship, utilize your relationship in such a way that, what's the little money you have cannot do for you, people can step up, rise to education, and do it for you. Then, the sky is always going to be your starting point in any of your goals. All right, on those notes, we've come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.